Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Diana with Dinah Simplifies here. It's time for a Dollar Tree haul. So I only have a few things. I think we can run through it quickly. I showed both of these, the bells just started ringing. I showed both of these, I believe, in the last time that we were together. And if you missed it, I said that at the last minute, I felt like something was stinking and kind of making my eyes burn. And I was pretty sure it was this. And I was kind of frantically looking around like, where can I set this down? And then I just decided to get it. Well, it's supposed to be dry skin cream. It's the Extra Care. This is made in China, so if you don't like Chinese products, you would not want this. But anyway, it says rich, hydrating, compared to Pond's dry skin cream. So I've never used that, and Pond's is not cheap. So 6 ounces, which is a pretty good amount. I mean, for $1.25, 6 ounces is a really, really amazing amount of product, especially for lotion. It's hard to find a good lotion there anyway. But I'm gonna give this a fail. The smell I cannot tolerate. It doesn't smell good. I wanted to like it, I did. It's also not very, I don't think it's very hydrating for a dry skin cream to me. Now, we all are different. The smell may not bother you and you might think it's hydrating. I just did not. So that's what it looks like up close. But let me tell you, this one is not this one's not a fail at all. This is the Extra Care Anti-Wrinkle Cream. This one's also same brand. Also made in China, also 6 ounces. It says with AHAs and collagen compared to Pond's Rejuveness, and I haven't used this either, but this smells divine. And it's really nice and thick. They're both thick, but when you open it, it's pretty thick. It's not like just gonna dump out everywhere, so it's got a really nice consistency to it. Really like it. It smells, whoops, I almost dropped it. It smells so good. So I really, really, really like this product. I could just slather this all over. And it is hydrating. I don't know why they made this one and said it was hydrating when to me it isn't. But you know, we're all different, so you might love it. But for me, this is the pass and really A+, and this is the fail. So I actually went back and got another one of these. So because I feel like they're gonna kind of just like, this kind of stuff just flies off the shelf there, and you may not see it again ever, or you might not see it again for a year. So I just got 2 and I'm good now. I did another pickup of the Domino powdered sugar. They have different Domino, that sounds like pizza, different Domino products. And so the one I'm getting is the powdered sugar because this is what I make my fudge with. And I've done the fudge recipe several times. There's one that's just continuing to get views. I think it's over 3,600 views at this point. It's still getting views, which is very funny to me. I made a new one. It's probably got 150 views, something like that. But this is non-GMO, which I love. So it's 16 ounces, 1 pound, which is what my fudge recipe calls for. So I don't have to, the bags to me are kind of unruly. They just don't sit up in my cabinet very well. This, I can just stack them, you know. I just like it better. Does it matter? No. But I prefer this over the bags. And it seems like you can't hardly find these boxes anymore. So $1.25 for this. It's not the best deal. It's cheaper to get it in the bags, but I don't care because this is easier for me to store and deal with. So I picked up 1 more of those. I've been buying a Snyder's of Hanover pretzels. Now the mini pretzels, you get a really good deal on these. These are 10 ounces, and so some of the bags are smaller, but notice it's non-GMO. That's really why I picked it up. They have a non-GMO pretzel, the Clancy's brand at Aldi. I believe it is less than 10 ounces. Okay, even if it is 10 ounces, it's like $1.60. So this is $1.25 for 10 ounces. So even if it is 10 ounces, which I'm not sure it is, it's so much more expensive. So it's $1.60. Now, is that a deal breaker? No. If you're at Aldi, you know, maybe you don't want to go to Dollar Tree and get your chips, but I've been picking these. I'm just trying to train myself while I'm in there, pick up a bag of chips. So I got a bag. I've actually got 2 bags. And they have different types. They have like the rods, and I think they may even have the thicker rods. So you can look for different types. This one happens to have the most ounces, and there's maybe one other that has a lot of ounces. So I'm looking for the cheapest deal because to me, a pretzel is a pretzel. I will say that those, the Clancy ones that are kind of expensive are those really, really thin ones. I really like those thin, crispy pretzels. So, you know, for an occasional treat, I might spend the $1.60. And you can get them on sale sometimes at Kroger if you get, I don't remember what the sale price is. It might still be cheaper at Aldi just to pay for the regular price. I can't remember, but I have bought them on sale before at Kroger. So just with the Kroger sale. All right, I bought 2 more of these. This is the Guru Nanda Easy Squeeze Sinus Rinse Bottle. I meant to bring the one in here that I use all the time. It's the NeilMed Sinus Rinse. So I use the Sinus Rinse packet. They do sell the sinus rinse packets at Dollar Tree. So if you only need a few, I believe it only comes with 8 packets. So you can get the bottle for $1.25 and then the 8 packets for $1.25. That's a terrible deal on the packets. But if you only need it, like maybe 1 week out of the year, you have a sinus issue that you need this for. Like for me, I have to use this every day. So I buy the big packs of the train. We're gonna have bells and we gotta have a train. Next we need a siren. Just wait for it. But anyway, I had to use this. I use this twice a day, every day. So I just get like the huge bag of 100 or 200 packets. So, but this is a really good deal on the bottle. The bottle is exactly the same. I actually like the top better. The top works better for me for some reason. And the top is just a little bit, I don't know, it's thinner or something. I'm not really sure what it is. It just seems like it shoots up better for me. And you just hang over the sink if you've never done it. You squeeze up one side and then you let it run out and you squeeze up the other. You kind of breathe in while you're doing it. It's kind of like if you're hanging your head over a pot of boiling salt water or whatever it is that people do to kind of help their sinuses clear out. It's kind of like that, but you're using an actual sinus rinse up your nose. So this is what I got because it's like $7 or $8 for the NeilMed bottle. So it's kind of a no-brainer. So I got 2 of those. I've just decided, and some of this is actually made in America. This one says it's made in India, but the extra strength headache relief. So this is like Excedrin. And so it's 24 caplets. It takes me a good long time to use up 24 because caffeine is just too much for me. So I usually only use half of one. So I usually just half it. So this will give me like almost 50 doses. So acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine, pain reliever / pain reliever aid. I use this, it says compared to Excedrin extra strength active ingredients. I use this primarily for really bad headaches or verging on like a migraine, bad sinus headache, migraine, stuff like that. This works for me. I'll tell you what works better for me is codeine, but harder to get. I do actually have a doctor that will prescribe that for me, but they ended up they won't let me have the one with the aspirin in it. And when I went and picked it up, I think the caffeine there was too much caffeine or something. Maybe because it didn't have the aspirin to balance it. I don't know, but I was up all night. So that's when I'm just like, okay, let's just try to get rid of this with the cheap Excedrin. So I always get the generic anyway. So why not just get it there? It's $1.25 for 24. So could I get it cheaper, a better deal somewhere? I'm sure I could. But I end up I've got this huge bottle. I've probably had that bottle for like 10 years. It's been expired forever. Now it still works. I'm not worried about the fact that it's expired. It doesn't bother me at all. But most people would throw it out. And so there's no reason to waste it. So from now on, I'm getting small bottles. And when it's gone, just go to Dollar Tree and look for another small bottle. And hopefully they'll have it. Or maybe when I still have 5 pills left, go look for it. Because they don't always have everything you need there. Okay, this is a brand new. I saw this when I bought the day that I picked these up, but I ended up not getting it because I just try to get a little bit at a time and not spend a lot of money there. But I got this Headquarters Glow Forth Soft Shine Shampoo, and I really, really, really do like it. I shampooed it a couple days ago. I could have left it down, but I've been at the rehab with my mom for hours today. That's a whole story. But anyway, Soft Shine Shampoo, balanced cleanse for hair, maintains healthy feel of scalp, and it's 12 ounces. It kind of has a citrus smell. I like it. Let me take it off and see if I can tell. Yeah, it kind of has a really fresh scent, and it kind of has a little citrus to me. It kind of feels like a sunshiny citrus scent. Happy scalp, healthier hair for balanced or combination scalp and hair. And I believe this is made in the USA, but it's really, really hard to read. Yeah, made in the USA. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but I think it says it right here. But it is just this print on here, like the black is fine. This print you can barely see. So anyway, this is what it looks like. And they had a lot of them. Even the 2 or 3 times later when I went, they still had a lot. So they don't seem to be maybe flying off the shelves, or maybe they restocked. I'm not sure. But it won't stay there forever. So if you want a bottle, run and get it soon. I got an Expo Dry Erase Marker. I've been looking to get the actual name brand markers, and I decided instead of I don't really need a full pack. I think one will last me a good long time. I talked about before, I have my morning and my evening routine. Like it's like a Fly Lady thing, and I have it in a plastic sleeve, and then I can just use a dry erase marker and check off or scratch through, however you want to do it. That's how I do it. I have it typed up, and then I just put it in that sleeve. And then when that sleeve gets grody, I just throw it out and put a new one because they're really inexpensive to you can just buy them in bulk at different places, Office Supplies or Walmart or Dollar Tree might have them. Feel like I got some there and they were not good quality. I can't remember. But anyway, I figured this is a name brand. I'll try it. And they had all different colors. This is kind of this is a chisel tip. I really didn't care about that. I wouldn't have cared. I would have kind of liked it to be a fine tip, but I don't care that much. But it says intense colors, and this is kind of this plum color. So I just thought we'd try it out, see how it works, see if it works better. I've been getting the Jot ones, and those are hit or miss. Sometimes the Jot ones work pretty good for me. They never really work as long as you kind of wish they would work. So I know I see people that say Jot's my favorite brand. I love Jot. And if you love Jot brand at Dollar Tree, that is fine. That is fine. No problems with that. But I have issues with the Jot dry erase markers. I feel like they do not kind of live up to what you would hope. Now, it's only $1.25 is for 4, and then most of the year, and then during the school supply season, it's 8. So if you can get it 8 for $1.25 and you got to throw a couple away, it's still a good deal. I will say that. I got some food. I think I'm just going to make I don't know what we're going to do at Christmas. I have no idea what we're going to do because Mother is still going to be at rehab. There's no way she'll be out before Christmas, just unless they just shove her out the door, which I'm sure they're not going to do. There's just no way. So she's very upset, as you can imagine. Not good. But I'm thinking I was thinking, are we going to do it then? Or are we just going to wait? I don't know. But I've decided I'm going to make a lasagna. And this is what I usually put. I know this is not like a real lasagna, and I do not care. But we have an easy lasagna recipe we've used for years. And this is what I use on it. And this is cheaper right now at Dollar Tree for $1.25 than it is at Walmart. My Walmart is $1.34. So you just have to check your prices. But while I was there, I was like, I'm going to pull it up on the app because if it is less or even like a cent more, I'm getting it right now. So I don't have to go looking for it later. It's just so easy because the food aisle is only like one aisle for the actual food. There's junk food on many other aisles, but at my store, it's like one aisle of actual kind of, I wouldn't even say, most of it's not great quality food, but there is food there. So anyway, I just picked one up because I'm going to use that in the lasagna, and I think that's what I'm going to do for Christmas, and it may just be that we just wait. I told my mom I thought we should just wait, and then of course she was very upset, and not a good conversation to have, right? Nobody wants to have this conversation with their mother. And then Libby's Mandarin Oranges in light syrup. It says it has a new look, but I think I've picked this up before when it looked just like this. So I don't know. But I got several. I think I got 4 of these. I use these in a fruit salad that I make. I have a super easy fruit salad I make. I take it everywhere I go. One of the best things you do, like Minimal Mom talks about this, but I've done this also for years. Like she takes chicken for chicken tacos just about everywhere she goes. And then she takes those bundt cakes everywhere. I have this very, 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 very simple fruit salad and everybody loves it. If you find somebody that doesn't love it, they don't have to eat it. That is my idea of the whole thing is like, you know what? If you don't like it, don't eat it. Because there are many things I do not like and I will not eat. So that's fine. You have not offended me. But it's peach pie filling and those are hard to find around the holidays. So buy that early. Like I have cans stashed because they don't expire. They're good for about 2 or 3 years out. Usually the actual date on there is pretty good for 2 or 3 years. So I've got a stash of them. And then, so you need the peach pie filling, which is in a can. You need the mandarin oranges, which I just showed. This is probably the best. I think this is the best price. Unless you found a really good sale somewhere, this is the best price, $1.25. The best brand of that is Dole. So if you want the absolute best mandarin orange, that is actually Dole. The Aldi ones are fine. These are fine. Dole is the best. But for this fruit salad, it all mixes together and you can't tell. Then they've got frozen strawberries in a plastic container at Walmart. I've never found them anywhere that I liked them except at Walmart. They're sliced and they have sugar on them. Now they look kind of gross when they come out, but once you mix it all together, it doesn't look disgusting anymore. But I had a friend, she was like, why is it supposed to look disgusting? And it's like, listen, if you don't want to make the easy salad, then just don't make it, okay? But if you want a super easy thing to take that everybody's going to love and you're probably not even going to get to take it home, you might take a little home, maybe 2 bites. Usually we have almost none left over. And then the other thing, so it's the sliced strawberries, the mandarin oranges, the peach pie filling, and the other thing is the chunks, pineapple chunks. You drain the chunks, you drain the mandarin oranges, you mix you drain the strawberries because it has a bunch of juice on it. You thaw the strawberries, you drain all that juice, you mix all that stuff together, all 4 of those things together. And then it actually also calls for bananas, but we've got people in the extended family that don't like bananas. And also they would kind of go bad. They would start looking bad. If I would like to make it ahead, I don't want to make it the day of. So if you're going to make it ahead, and you want banana, add the banana the day of. Don't add it early. Just trust me, it starts to go yucky looking. It's kind of like making a banana pudding. After a while, it's just yuck. I mean, it may still taste good, but it kind of looks yuck. So that's what we do. So that's what that's for. That's what those cans are for. Long way around that. And then my very last thing, I think the last thing I bought, now 2 of these I've taken off. So there's a black one missing and there's a blue one. The blue one's in my hair. You can't see it, but these actually are not working out for my hair. If I wrap it twice, it falls out, and I can't wrap it 3 times because it's too tight. So I just bought these thinking, oh, these were so pretty, and it did not work out. So I popped one of these off. I must have gotten larger ones. I've had some of these before that worked really well. I must have bought some larger ones. Anyway, I popped the black one off for my cat, and Sunshine loves it, and Jasper's playing with it. So they're playing with these, and I think they're big enough that they're not going to, hopefully, Sunshine's bad about chewing stuff, but I haven't seen her looking like she was going to swallow it or anything like that. She's really bad about stuff like that. So she's really a nightmare. I've got a Christmas tree sitting right here that's supposed to be hers, and she can't even have it because she'll just chew it down to the ground. So I haven't decorated. It's just sitting here. It's just in this room. It's like, well, I should just put it away because I'm not using it. So anyway, this did have 8 pieces. It just doesn't anymore because I took 2 off. And then this one, I think these are just so pretty. So if you've got thinner hair than me, these are perfect. Or thicker than me, and then you can only do it twice. But my hair is, I guess my hair is kind of thick because these just don't work at all for me. I was kind of upset about, now it's working right now because I have another ponytail holder, but the whole point was I didn't want to use a ponytail holder. I just wanted to use this. But yeah, you could do it that way. So anyway, it's 8 pieces on both. Like I said, this one's missing 2. But anyway, those are the colors. I really love the blue. I just love this. I love them both. Anyway, that is the end of my haul. I hope that you enjoyed this. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.